You've heard what Tongo has said about your colleague. Do we leave it there?
Yeah. Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Juliet.
Mr. Speaker, first I want to take this opportunity to thank you as the chairman of the Parliamentary Service Commission and as the Speaker of the National Assembly for taking swift action so that we could know what happened to our colleague, Honorable Koimburi. And you appointed Honorable Tongoyo, the chairman of the Security Committee, and Honorable Epuyo, to go and see and visit our colleague who purportedly was abducted, Mr. Speaker. And to my shock, the report that has been tabled today in Parliament, Mr. Speaker, is what I can only term as the biggest political scandal in our country, Mr. Speaker. It's the biggest political scandal, Mr. Speaker, in our country. Why do I say so, Mr. Speaker? First, Mr. Speaker, when I saw the first photo that was being, beamed on one of the media houses that is nowadays prone to fake news, from the way my colleague was sleeping, I could knew this is a fake thing. From the appearance, from the way I saw the shirt and the way the stomach was looking up, I just knew this one, there is nothing. But I was waiting for a proper investigative report to be tabled before the House. So I had to reserve my comments. Mr. Speaker, it's very, very unfortunate that politicians can go to this extent to prove a point, Mr. Speaker. And you know, it is shocking that even the chairman of the Security Committee and our colleagues were never allowed to see our colleague who is in hospital. The only people who can see him is the Munyoro group, who can do a press conference outside the hospital. Any other person is not allowed to see him. No, you see, all that group is Munyoro group. Mr. Speaker, even people who are in ICU, people who are in critical care, Mr. Speaker, people are allowed to see them, Mr. Speaker. This is the first case I've ever seen somebody who is not even, we don't know whether he's critically ill or not, nobody can see him. Only Wamunyoro group, Mr. Speaker. And they're the only ones who can speak to the public that we have visited our friend, he was inhaling some gas or something like that. Mr. Speaker, the director of this drama, now I've come to conclusion that the director of this drama is none other than one Mr. Obujoro. This is the same thing he did when he was running away from interrogation at the Senate. You remember? During the impeachment. He went and admitted himself in the same hospital, Mr. Speaker. So it's the same script. It is the same. But this country is full of drama.
You've made your point.
Mr. Speaker, let me conclude. Let me conclude, Mr. Speaker. The same disease, the same hospital, the same bed, the same visitors, the same doctor, nobody else can see you. Mr. Speaker, I want to thank the police service of this country, the Inspector General of Police, and the DCI Director for the swift investigation that they have done this matter. Because, Mr. Speaker, if this thing was not investigated thoroughly, these self-abductions will have gone up. Today it will have been Koimburi. Tomorrow I can tell you, there's a candidate who's watching me here, Mr. Speaker. He will have hidden himself in these mokoka trees. somewhere, I know, I don't want to mention names. He will have hidden himself behind a mokoka tree. And he will have told you, I've been abducted. So, Mr. Speaker, I am very, very happy today that this thing has come to light. But I want to urge the former impeached former deputy governor, the deputy president, please don't go this direction. This kind of politics of deceit and conmanship and this kind of tactics of self-abduction and somebody shooting his car, claiming that I am under attack, those are all the way of doing politics. If you want to know how to do opposition politics, you know where you can find good advice. Go and see Baba. Sit down with him. Tell him, Baba, how did you sustain this opposition politics for the last 40 years? What tactics did you use? I've never seen you self-abducting yourself. I've never seen you shooting your car anywhere. What tactics could you have used? Come there. We will teach you how to go about it. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Majority Leader.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, allow me to also begin by first in one of this very...
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. And I also want to say thank you for your guidance in this House. Honorable Speaker, I first want to say that security matters in this country must be taken with the seriousness they deserve. As we are speaking right now, Honorable Speaker, I have demonstrations in Embu town because of matters of insecurity, shops being broken into, and those are matters that, Honorable Speaker, they touch in this House, and I believe that as the senior counsel has mentioned, we need conclusive reports on matters to do with our colleague. And not only that, Honorable Speaker, I believe there are so many pending matters that are touching with the confidence that people have with our police forces. Honorable Speaker, we are yet to get reports on what happened to many of the Gen Zs during the Mandamanos. We are yet to get a report, Honorable Speaker, on various issues of abductions that have been reported of even some young people in this country. And Honorable Speaker, I sit here and I believe this House should be seen as a House that allows investigations to go conclusively. And I believe your guidance is very clear, Honorable Speaker, that we have to get to the bottom of this. If Honorable Koimburi, and I believe I have not been able to visit him, but I have seen the press conferences that have happened there. I've seen the hand being pointed to even the police force. Honorable Speaker, I believe also it's important for IPOA, because this is a matter of extrajudicial matter, to actually come in. Because when it is said that Koimburi had an issue and police say they were looking for him, it also points some finger in the matter to do with whether it is the police that was conducting this. And now the IG has spoken. It is important also to get an independent body to give a report on this so that this House can be well guided when it comes to those matters. But today is the National Prayers Day. Honorable Speaker, I believe it is not fair and it is not right for my good friends, Minority Leader and Majority Leader, to incriminate the name of the former Deputy President just like that. It is right for them to bring evidence and say that he was involved in this, and let's be fair and actually call it like it is. We are taking too much time to debate and talk about the former Deputy President when we have very serious matters to discuss in this House. We have matters to do with our debt issues. We have matters to do with finance bill. We have mirror issue that is being now being brought by the Deputy Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I wanted to seek your guidance. Because, Mr. Speaker, I know Honorable Mukunji is a first-time member of Parliament. I know he's learning the ropes. Mr. Speaker, what we discussed yesterday, what we discussed yesterday is he's a first-time member of Parliament, unless he was in another Parliament than this one, unless he was in South Sudan Parliament. The fact of the matter is he's a first-time member of Parliament and a third-time member of Parliament. That's a fact on record. Yeah, and he has only served 2 years, like Gachagua. Mr. Speaker, but my point of order is this. Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, yesterday what we discussed was a special motion under Standing Order 33 Mr. Speaker, the standing orders that we use here gives every member an opportunity to bring a motion to discuss any matter of national importance. And with the approval of the Speaker, and if you get the requisite number of 20 members to support your request, then you get an opportunity to move your motion. So we should not use up here the derogatory statement that we are wasting our time yesterday here discussing a matter of national importance like post-election violence. Someone who's calling people to take up arms, to kill themselves, displace people, cause destruction. You're calling something useless, unless you support that kind of thing, that you want people to die.
Okay.
Shame on you.
Mukunji, wind up.
Honorable Speaker, I believe that it is very easy for the minority leader to bring the matters of me being a first member of parliament. But they need to understand that I learn very quickly. And in my 2 years, I've studied this house. I know how it works, and I believe I represent the people of Manyata and Embu the best way I can. Honorable Speaker, as I conclude, yes, I want to say that your guidance on the investigation of this matter touches on all our security. We have had complaints from various members on how their security is being handled. Honorable Speaker, we have lost a member of parliament. We know how and what it takes, how costly it is, Honorable Speaker, to even go back for a by-election. Let us all be very keen on our security. And Honorable Speaker, I seek your guidance to ensure IPOA also gives a report on this matter.
Millie,
thank you.
The last one.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to, before I start, I just want to tell Honorable Mukunji that...
Mukunji, you finished your contribution. Listen.
Yes, and you need to listen because I'm actually, before I say man, I just wanted to tell him that even though he's saying he's learned, one of the things that he has not yet learned effectively is how to be in opposition. When I have given my contribution, see me on the side. You are doing very poorly in that regard, and I'm very willing to give you free tutorials or being in the opposition. Mr. Speaker, as a human rights defender, I have been against the issue of abductions, and I've raised it before the floor of this House and elsewhere. And I'm very happy that I have seen actually almost disappearance of the issue of human abduction. Mr.